A person may discover that he or she is more at risk for developing an illness after being exposed to a toxic substance. This possibility alone, even without physical harm, can cause immense anxiety and stress. In Temple Inland Products Corporation versus Carter, we'll explore whether a plaintiff could be compensated when a party negligently caused this fear. Temple Inland Products Corporation hired Biskamp Electric to install electric outlets and computer jacks in a lab at one of its paper mills. While completing the installation, Biskamp employees Martin Carter and Larry Wilson didn't wear protective gear while drilling holes into countertops. When the work was almost complete, the lab manager warned the employees that the counters contained asbestos. 18 months later, the employees were examined by Dr. Daniel Jenkins, a doctor their attorney referred them to. Dr. Jenkins concluded that neither had an asbestos-related disease. Nonetheless, the employees sued Temple Inland in a Texas state trial court for the mental anguish they suffered as a result of Temple Inland's negligently exposing them to asbestos. At his deposition, Dr. Jenkins testified that although Wilson had some pleural thickening and shortness of breath, given asbestos's long latency period, Wilson's exposure at the lab was too recent to have been the cause. Carter's exam showed no indication of disease. However, Dr. Jenkins insisted that the employee's risk of developing an asbestos-related disease in the future drastically increased as a result of their asbestos exposure in the lab. The trial court granted Temple Inland's motion for summary judgment on the employee's actual and punitive damages claim. Carter and Wilson appealed to the Texas Court of Appeals, which concluded that the employees could recover for their fear of developing a future illness. The Court of Appeals reversed the summary judgment order concerning actual damages. Temple Inland appealed to the Texas Supreme Court.